about it for months. It's pretty clear it's quite stressful for him, and he sees no other option.
Especially, he smiles, but there's complete emptiness behind his smile.
Secret court documents just confirmed that Harry and Meghan are getting a divorce. Apparently, a royal insider managed to see the paperwork himself, and they slipped the deets to media outlets. Turns out Harry's done putting up with Meghan's BS. He doesn't see her as charming anymore, but instead he finds her controlling and vindictive. And that's exactly why he wants an out. But the prenup has him cornered.
Page 14, clause 7. 4 words. That's all it took to sign away a prince's entire future. His house, his money, his children, his right to tell his own story. Gone. All buried in a prenuptial amendment that Harry apparently signed without reading properly.
But Harry's still going through with the divorce simply because he can't live like this anymore. In fact, he's so desperate he's asking William to let him back. Just what did for Harry in the end? And is William really going to take him back? Let's find out. To be fair, Meghan's and Harry's marriage has been on the rocks for months.
Oh, we saw this coming, didn't we? Just as Tom Bower confirms what I have been reporting for months, that there are serious strains within the marriage of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
In extracts from his upcoming book, published by The Times, Tom Bower, a British writer and former BBC journalist, claims Queen Camilla told a friend Meghan had brainwashed Prince Harry. Of course, sources close to the couple shut down the allegations. A spokesperson for Prince Harry and Meghan said Bower had long crossed the line from criticism into fixation. This is someone who has publicly stated, "The monarchy in fact depends on actually obliterating the Sussexes from our state of life," language that speaks for itself. He has made a career out of constructing ever more elaborate theories about people he does not know and has never met. Those interested in facts will look elsewhere. Those seeking deranged conspiracy and melodrama know exactly where to find him. But according to the latest reports, that was only a cover-up, orchestrated by Meghan. In reality, everything Tom said is true. Harry feels like he's in a prison, and Meghan's to blame for it. For starters, he finds her controlling. And that makes a lot of sense because royal insiders have been saying it for years now. They've noticed how she controls him during interviews, never letting him speak his mind. She'll touch his thigh or his arm during public appearances, signaling him to stop talking while dominating the room herself.
Talk about as Harry started to speak to a student, Meghan's eyes closed, her hands became tightly clasped, and she gave him a sharp look. He nodded obediently and stopped talking. Meghan addressed the students in Spanish. That reminds me of in the Variety piece, how they discuss about how when Meghan want to take control of a conversation, she'll touch Harry, she'll touch his arm, she'll touch his thigh, and then she completely takes over the conversation, which I believe Meghan's lawyers referred to as misogynistic. But we've all witnessed those moments ourselves with our own eyes. She does silence him in a way and then takes over the room.
And that's been sucking the life out of Harry. Some insiders feel like he looks like a shell of the person he once was.
Especially, he smiles, but there's complete emptiness behind his smile.
It's true, he looks lost.
On top of that, Meghan's been described as vindictive. According to several reports, she was working on a tell-all book to expose the royal family's deepest, darkest secrets.
What is coming next, which is Meghan's memoir, right? We know that's coming. She's flagged it. She's said that she's found her diaries. She said that she never had to sign an NDA.
But that's Harry's family at the end of the day, and he doesn't want him trending in the headlines, which is why he blocked the release of Meghan's book. According to Radar Online, a source told them that the Duchess of Sussex feels an intense pull to put her own account on record. In her view, there are entire chapters of her life, particularly during her time within the royal institution, that has either been misunderstood, distorted, or told solely through other people's perspectives. However, the prince is pushing back with everything he has to block his wife, Markle, from releasing a tell-all memoir. In his mind, it wouldn't just reopen old wounds, it could permanently close the door on any hope of reconciliation with his family. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. According to Daily Mail and Star magazine, there are alleged financial problems and a difference in professional trajectories as well. Another source told Radar Online that Meghan is blaming Harry for their troubles. What's more, Meghan's forcing him to act for the cameras.
Who is a miserable prisoner in the Montecito mansion, she releases a video showing him, of course, praising her flower arranging, calling her babe, and even making it clear that her favorite child, Lily, has red hair. Watch this.
It's beautiful.
There's also the fact that Harry wants to return to Britain when Meghan does not. According to one royal insider, Harry has become increasingly fixated on the idea. He brings it up repeatedly, conscious of his father's declining health and feeling that opportunities for reconciliation are slipping away. But Meghan's not letting up. According to the source, Meghan, the UK is bound up with some of the most stressful and painful periods of her life. So, the idea of returning triggers memories of constant scrutiny and emotional strain, and she is deeply resistant to being drawn back into that atmosphere. To add to his plate, Meghan went ahead and hired the best firm in the game when it comes to high-profile celebrity divorces.
Meghan Markle just rehired Sunshine Sachs. Now, if that name means nothing to you, let me explain why it should terrify Harry. Sunshine Sachs handled Katie Holmes when she escaped Tom Cruise. They managed Angelina during the Brad split. They specialize in one thing only: high-profile celebrity divorces. They don't do happy couples celebrating anniversaries. They do endings. Specifically, endings where one party needs to come out looking like the victim. So why would a happily married duchess need the world's premier divorce specialists? She wouldn't, unless she's not planning to stay married much longer.
When you lay it all down, it's no surprise that Harry wants an out. In fact, according to royal insiders, he's been practically begging Prince William to take him back. Apparently, Harry wants to repair things before the Invictus Games and the 30th death anniversary of his mother. There's a documentary in the pipeline, and Harry wants members of the royal family at the Invictus Games supporting him in the event. Remembering Diana on the 30th anniversary of her death is also very important for her boys, and Harry is keen to mark it together. There's just one problem. William's not exactly jumping out of his seat to take him back. Apparently, he's concerned about whether the divorce will be finalized before the games because he doesn't want to see Meghan anywhere near the event. Harry desperately wants his brother's involvement, or at least his blessing, and he wants to be able to return to his homeland without fearing tension or drama, as he strongly feels it's what their mother would have wanted. But William is hesitant. He doesn't want Meghan anywhere near a project about Diana. For him, it should only be about the brothers. William's still hurt by the public attacks and sees no reason to patch things up on Harry's timetable. And that's not even the worst part. If William doesn't take him back, Harry's kind of screwed because of the prenup he signed with Meghan.
Page 14, clause 7. 4 words. That's all it took to sign away a prince's entire future. His house, his money, his children, his right to tell his own story. Gone. All buried in a prenuptial amendment that Harry apparently signed without reading properly.
At the end of the day, Prince Harry is in a real pickle. He has finally realized that he has made the wrong choice with Meghan, and now he's running back to Prince William. The only question is, will William take him back? And more importantly, how is the divorce going to proceed? Who will get custody of the kids?